What is up, everyone? My name is Mike from Mad Gaming and welcome back to the World of Warcraft solo dungeon leveling challenge. Now today we have come to Azjol-Nerub. Now I came in here earlier, I actually travelled here earlier, and I came in and I killed a bit of trash. Now I may actually be, this may actually be the first dungeon that I just outright fail at. As I said, I came in here earlier and I went and there is some trash before the first boss. Now if you actually wipe on this trash, it respawns instantly. Like, there's no timer, it just instantly respawns. So I'm going to have to try and fight my way through it. And I thought, at first, nah, I'll leave it, I'll do another dungeon. But I think it might make an interesting video, whether I beat it or not. And I think that's the point of these videos at the moment. But anyway, before I get on, I just want to make a quick shout out to one of the regular viewers and one of my subscribers, to Paul Wright, who is currently recovering at home from some extensive spinal surgery. Hope you get better soon, mate, and I hope you're enjoying these videos. But anyway, back to today. This is, as I said, Azjol-Nerub. I probably should pick up the quests. Got 3 of them in here. It's actually quite a short dungeon, so if I do manage to get through the whole thing, fingers crossed, I might actually get a fair amount of XP from this place. Now, as I said, these trash mobs before the first boss, they give next to no XP. But they do respawn ridiculously quick, though. And I'm just going to, I pulled both of them the last time I was in here, but what I'm going to do for this time is just be a lot safer. They're not too difficult, but they're still on the annoying side of things. And I don't really want to have to wipe if I can help it. Right, now these web spinners here actually do an interesting... Well, I say it's not actually interesting. But this is the ability here, web wrap. When they do web wrap, as you see there, I just stick a consecration down literally straight away. Because otherwise you are stunned. I believe it's for about 6 seconds. I think it's about 6 seconds you're stunned for. Now, these ones themselves don't do much damage, but if you've got more than one thing on you, it's going to be a pain. I'm actually going to destroy these eggs because this is actually a quest I can do, even if I don't complete this place. Well, I say I could do it. I may have to kill some stuff first. Another thing I forgot to point out when I came in here. Oh, actually, the eggs respawn really quickly. Duh. Okay. Another thing I forgot to point out when I came in here is all 3 of these packs here, as in 1, 2, 3 of these packs, pull one after another. So that's 9, right? Okay, 9. So I have to make sure I'm at full health between each pack. Now, I wiped on the second pack last time I came in here, and then obviously you've got the boss to face. This is going to be the pain in the arse part about this dungeon. If I could beat this bit, it might be alright, because honestly from here you've got, I think it's Hadronox? Hadronox! Yeah, Hadronox, which shouldn't be too bad. Hadronox, you've got like 2 mobs, and then you're at an Uberak. So that is literally how short this dungeon is. This used to be one of the better Wrath heroics to get back in the day when you had to get the daily heroics. And yeah, this was one of the better ones to have, just simply because... If you got this one, you could get your daily heroic done, out the way, and that was your justice and your valor points sorted. But as you can see, these watchers actually hit fairly hard, which is kind of the annoying thing. They also poison, which I want to get rid of. Right, okay, so now they're doing web wrap. I want to get consecrate down really quickly. There we go. Okay, consecrate will literally break you out of the web wrap. The consecrate will yeah. The consecrate will instantly break you out of the web wrap, as you can see there. Otherwise, as you can see, these guys they will keep you stun locked, and these are the ones you have to worry about. This is the one that will do the damage. As you can see, he's already whacking me down. I can stun him for a couple of seconds, which means I can get a couple of heals in, probably. There we go, a couple of heals in. But yeah, if you don't get so basically what I'm doing is I'm kind of, normally I would weave consecrate into my rotation. There we go, the Shadow Weave has actually come out now. And I think I might actually die at this point. I don't actually think I'm going to survive this. Yeah, I'm not going to survive that. Right, okay. I actually took on the Skirmisher that time. The Skirmisher and the Watcher. What I'm going to do this time is I'm going to do what I did the first time. I'm going to kill the Shadowcaster and the Watcher. and then kill the skirmisher afterwards, because the skirmisher does a fair amount of damage more, because I can keep the other one interrupted. Another good thing is the corpse run's pretty small in this place. You just run down here and jump down the giant hole. Also something, in my rush to get started, this video right here, this exact video is my 200th video on YouTube. How mental is that number? I honestly don't feel like I've made 200 videos, but 200 videos, that's a literal fuck ton of videos. So, just gonna have a quick 200 video celebration. Now with that out of the way, let's go and hand this egg quest in, because I think there's some nice tanky tank gauntlets from that. I will have those. Okay, they get rid of some crit chance and some dodge, but I did get some parry. But more strength, more stamina. Makes it a win in my books. Oh look, there's a little peephole to death. Lovely. Right, okay, let's try and take on these guys again. Again, I'm going to do the tactic I did last time, which was take on the Shadowcaster and the Watcher, not the Skirmisher. See, I've gone and made a boo-boo. I wasn't paying attention, and I didn't put Consecrate down. Oh, there we go. See, stun locked, dead. Idiot mistake. I was not paying attention there. And I even wasted my trinket. Such an idiot. And again, this is the second time this has happened. You can see my headphones are off. This is now post-production. I have got a few minutes into the video and my microphone decided to completely corrupt the rest of the webcam footage as well as the audio recording I did in Audacity. I have no idea why this happens, but this is the second time, and it only seems to happen during WoW recording. Really, really weird, really frustrating, but I still have my Bandicam footage, which obviously you're seeing on the screen now. I'm basically going to talk you through the tactic I did for this trash, which was a case of pulling the individual packs of 3, one of them being Repentanced, killing the 2, leaving the one Repentance, and keep reapplying the Repentance until my trinket was off cooldown. Every time my trinket came off cooldown, pull the next pack. And I just did that again and again and again. As you can see, I got to the 3rd pack here. And it seemed to be going pretty well. This way seemed to do the best, I think, because if you try and pull more than one of these dudes, more than one of the Watchers, you're screwed. There's literally no way of beating them. No way of beating them at all. But there we go. And as literally as soon as you kill the 3rd pack, you literally have no time. The boss comes straight at you. What a dick. But anyway, he wasn't too bad. It was mostly a case of you could actually interrupt that cast. Did you see that cast? You can interrupt it. Now, the main thing he did was he brought in these ads. These ads are a pain in the ass because when they die, they do like an acid explosion. And it sucked because it was a dot and just kept applying and applying and applying. And essentially what I did is just popped on my cooldowns. That was it. It was all I did, just popped on my cooldowns. And I managed to just burn him down. It wasn't too bad. There's been harder bosses. There's been a lot harder bosses. But, you know, there we go, as you can see. So I've got 3 stacks now, 3 different applications of that blooming dot. And you can see my health just dipping. So at this point I was just like, shit, I'm going to die. Lay on hands. All my cooldowns, just pop them all. Literally just pop them all. Balls to the wall. Kill this son of a bitch. Yeah, there we go, done. See, lost a little bit of health, lost a little bit. And bang, there we go, he's dead. I still had a couple, still had one of the little dots. 2, see when you kill them, they get the 3, I had 3 on the end of me there. But that's the watch, Throw, whatever his name is, dead. Well, this next part here was actually worse than the first part. This trash is exactly the same as the trash in the room of the first boss. As in, if you die fighting this trash, it completely resets. Completely. You have to do it again. Now, these things, these crushers, hurt worse than the Watchers. Look how much damage they do. It's ridiculous. Now, as I said, I applied the same tactic that I did the last time, using my trinket, saving it up, using it again, and that way I managed to get them all 3 of them burned down before the boss comes up. Because if the boss manages to get to the top of the walkway he's at, literally all of them will attack you. All of them. including the boss, they all literally just run at you. And that is not something you really want to have to deal with. Trust me. I think I've got a clip. I'm going to try and find it. Right, here we go. No, I was literally just minding my own business. And look, there we go. Shout out. There's no more time. I can kill it. There we go. They all come. And of course, what do? I turn and I fucking leg it. I literally couldn't think of what to do. I just thought, nope, nope, nope. I am getting out. I put my little tentacles. I even thought about turning around and trying to fight them, but yeah, it was just a complete and utter waste of time. As you can see, bash, 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 bash. Yeah, there's no way of surviving that. You literally have to kill them all before the boss gets to the top. Otherwise, you're screwed! Right, at this point I didn't actually manage to kill all of them and then pull the boss. Now this boss he just has a lot of damage coming out from him. There is no way of dealing with it all. And I think I lasted quite well. I think I managed to get him down to about, I think it's about 17% health. Which honestly on the first try is pretty good. But as you can see, that poison now, I had to get rid of that really quickly. That's leeching poison and actually heals him for the damage it does. He also does poison clouds on the floor, which I was, obviously cutting him out of, but they were still ticking, and they're very hard to see. When you have a giant spider trying to suck your giblets out, it's kind of difficult to see where the poison clouds are. But as I said, I was cutting him out the poison clouds, and, as I said, I just could not put enough damage on. And that was another point. My trinket was on off cooldown when he pulled. He pulls as soon as you kill the last mob. There is no time to wait. I was trying to get my trinket to come off cooldown so that I could kill him. Well, I could attempt to kill him with all of my cooldowns off. It just didn't happen. This instant just really was not playing ball with me. As you can see, I managed to get him down quite far, but then the damage just starts to ramp up, and there's not. At this point, I'd already used my lay on hands. There is literally nothing I could do. I was trying to keep myself alive, trying to keep out the poison clouds, but bish, bash, bosh. Dead. So I decided, okay, that's fine. Do you know what? That's fine. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to corpse run, and hopefully I've killed the trash now. I've killed it all. The boss has got to the top. Things will be okay. I can have another attempt at the boss. Guess what? Nope, not going to happen. This trash all respawns when you wipe on the boss. This is my not amused face that I'm putting on for you right now. That took the piss. At this point, I just was like, do you know what? This is just ridiculous. There is no way I'm going through that trash every time I want to have to fight the boss. And I know that is a defeatist attitude to have, but I really just didn't want to keep killing that trash. I would rather bang my head against this wall than do that. And I know it's a bit... I know I should push through, but I don't want to. So at this point I decided I'm going to try something different. So I cast Repentance. As you see, I cast Repentance on that mob. And I decided I can't be bothered to do that bit. I'm just going to run down, see what happens. So I did my best Leroy Jenkins impression.
Alright, chums up. Ready, guys? Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
And I licked my ass down to the bottom to try and get to the boss, hoping the boss would take the mobs out, but obviously they decided to web-rat me like the dick bags that they are. So I just remembered that I had Hand of Freedom. I forgot I had it. Bit of a noob paladin mistake there. I don't play paladin as a main class, so I forget I've got these things. And yeah, as you can see, they all, because I'm a tank, they were all just on me. And Hadronox just was like, do you know what, I can't be arsed. So I thought, oh, I'm going to try and jump down. No, not going to happen. Not going to happen. I really did try at that point. I really, really, really tried. But this instance is just... It's just not made for the solo player. Now, I can imagine if you're a lot higher level, you're a lot higher geared, it'd be fine. But at this level, it's not going to happen. As you can see on the screen, I'm going to try and level up in the Nexus, because the XP in there is good. The XP from this place is shit. Because the mobs respawn, they either give no XP or next to no XP. So, it's just a case of... I'm going to do Nexus and then I'm going to try and go something else. But anyway, thank you very so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to drop it a like. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for new videos Monday to Friday. And I'll see you again soon.